Good day, viewers. Pwalpar here. It's a little short vlog. It's kind of the calm before the storm today. In my lifetime, I've rode out a lot of hurricanes when I lived down in Florida when I was in the Navy. Since I moved to Georgia, we've had some tropical storms, and especially in '74, one that about flooded everybody out in Georgia. And a couple of times we've got some pretty good winds up here, but it looks like this one here might be coming straight at us or close to it. We're only a couple hundred miles from the coast here, so it's quite possible we could get a serious blow. Brought in all the flowers, put them in so they won't blow away. It's not quite time to bring them in for the winter, but I had to bring them in for the storm. I've been doing a little bit of cutting bushes and trying to get, not cutting bushes, taking cuttings off my flowers, trying to get some of them to root. I've rooted and cut off clips so that knock out rows out there, a couple of the white rose, a couple of cuttings of hydrangea from over there, a couple of other type rose bush clippings. I've just stuck them all in water bottles. I'll show them to you and see if they'll root. The hydrangea plants, I put them along with a hibiscus plant in dirt with rooton on it. I probably should have did them all with rooton, but I don't have enough pots right now. But in the meantime, I just got some of them in water. So it's just kind of experiment. The worst come to worst and they don't take root, I just throw them out. Then went out and took a couple of clippings off the apple tree, the blueberry bush out there, and the peach tree out in the backyard, and a crepe myrtle over there. So we'll see if any of them take root. Anyway, I got my fingers crossed that none of my viewers down in Florida, on the Panhandle especially, suffer any ill effects from the storm, and I certainly hope we don't. They're on TV right now telling people to evacuate down there, and they very well should pay attention to it. We rode out Hurricane Donna at sea when I was in the Navy in a wooden hull minesweeper. We were in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. You can't stay in the port. It tied up to the dock, it'll beat you to death. Back in them days, you didn't have no satellite dish or radar telling you a hurricane's coming, so we had very little warning that it was upon us. We went out in that huge Guantanamo Bay and dropped anchor, and there was waves high, half as high as these trees out here. And the ship, just being wood, bobbed up and down. It was like something you see in an old movie somewhere. In the middle of that storm, we were in below decks behind a big closed metal hatch. Told my friends, I'm going out here on deck. We had a rope stretched down the fantail across the midships. Here's my Instamatic camera. I might have had my Polaroid at the time. I don't remember which one we were using. But I'm going to go out here and hold on to that rope and stand right in the wind. So you take a picture of me standing out there in the hurricane. When I went out there, all right, damn near got blowed overboard. It was all I could do to hold on to that rope, and a big wave come splashing over the deck and about drowned me. I came back in. I don't remember if they ever got the picture or not, but they sure got a good laugh out of watching me get half-ass drowned. Anyway, just a little short story. Thought I'd put out a vlog for today.